Hey Virgo, this is Natalie from Inspired Alignment. I'm coming on today to do your reading for February 2020. Please take whatever resonates and whatever doesn't, just go ahead and dismiss it. Please check your sun, moon, and rising sign so that you can get more of a complete picture of what's going on in your life in particular. And please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. So before I get started, I just want to say this is my second time trying to record the Virgo reading. My camera just completely shut off for no reason. And the reading was like a really good one too. So I'm hoping that this time I'm getting kind of like that same type of energy, but we will see. So I'm going to go ahead and get started to see what the most important things that Virgos are going to need to know in the month of February 2020. Spirit, what are the most important things that Virgos will need to know for February 2020? Messages for Virgos. So again, I'm feeling like, and I got this before, that the month of February is going to be a lot easier for Virgos. That there may have been some like stagnant or stuck energy like in January and December, but coming into February, it's a much like lighter, easier type of an energy for Virgos. Okay. First card we have is the Eight of Air. Whoa. Second card is the Crone. Wow, messages are just really wanting to fly out now on this reading, and it is a totally different energy than before. So that is interesting. Okay, masculine, feminine, the self, Seven of Air, King of Air. Okay. All right, so what I see going on here is I feel like a decision has to be made. But for some of you guys, I feel like a decision was already made. So for some of you guys, a decision needs to be made, and for others of you, it's already been made. And this decision is focusing around this crone type of energy. So I feel like the eclipses that we had in December and January are very significant for you guys. So I think that there were definitely some tumultuous, tough times that you guys went through in December and January due to these eclipses. But I'm feeling like this energy is lightening up in February, and you're able to kind of really move forward in February. This crone energy could be a specific person. For some, I feel like it's a specific person. For others of you, I just feel like it's kind of this darker, dense type of an energy. But I'm feeling like that is something that's being released. And we'll look more into that as I pull some more cards. Some of you guys are dealing with a twin flame type of a situation. And twin flames can be different for different people. So some people experience that as like, well, it's an energy and a frequency for everybody, but some people experience that through numerous people, and this energy that kind of like travels to numerous like physical bodies, and then some people experience that as one specific person. So depending on, you know, where you are in that situation, you can decide which group you fall into. For others of you that aren't dealing with twin flame, I feel like this is really kind of the balancing within yourself. I think that there was like an integration of some of this kind of denser, darker energy through December and January, and you have kind of balanced yourself out. I think that there was like a lot of work that you did in December and January on the self. And that is really kind of propelling you forward here in February. So some of you guys could be dealing with an air sign male. So that would be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius male. There could have been some kind of deception that took place within this relationship. But I do feel like there is like a very loving connection going on with this person. But in the past, I feel like there may have been some kind of deception. This could have even been like in December and January, something that occurred in that time, that had to do with this person here. Okay, so let's see what other messages we can get for Virgos for February. I'm feeling some stuff with the throat. So there could be like a blockage in the throat chakra. There also could be like some things that need to be communicated or said that aren't being said. So if there's something that you need to say, you know, I would maybe like work on that. And then for others of you, this is somebody that needs to speak to you that is kind of having some issues with doing that. Okay, what other messages do Virgos need to know about the messages that have just been given for February 2020? Okay, what do Virgos need to know about this 8 of Air? I feel like a very like anxious, jumpy kind of an energy. Like if somebody it needs to speak and isn't speaking, I'm feeling like they have like this urge to want to speak, like, you know, they have like things that they want to say. It's like almost killing them not to say it. But something is holding them back from communicating. So this decision or choice that needs to be made or that was already made has to do with somebody kind of holding on to something. This could be, I'm getting like it's a physical thing. So it could be a job, a home, a marriage, a relationship, money in general. But there's something that somebody has been holding on to very tightly, that there needs to be a decision to release that thing. And for some of you guys, I feel like that decision was already made to release this. It just depends on who you are. Okay, so what does Virgo need to know about the crone? What is this crone about for Virgos? Wow, the devil. Yeah, so definitely for some of you guys, I'm feeling like this is a person. This was a very kind of dark person. You would probably know who this is. I do pick up more of like a feminine kind of an energy here. So this would have been like a female that had kind of a low vibration, negative type of an energy, very like toxic. For others of you, I feel like this is like kind of part of yourself that you are releasing and letting go. And this is just kind of like a darker aspect of you. So for some of you guys, I'm feeling like addiction is playing a part here. So there needed to be a choice, or needs to be a choice, to let go of some kind of an addiction that has been toxic, that is kind of keeping you bound and chained. For others of you, it's something else within your life that that has been holding you somewhere, and it's like this darker energy. So this could even be like fear, just anything that kind of falls on that low vibration. But I'm feeling like for a lot of you guys, this is something you've already like let go of, or it's something that you're in the process of letting go of right now. It's kind of like these darker aspects of yourself for some of you that you have kind of integrated. It could be depression, fear, sadness, anger, like all of those types of things that you've kind of been working on and healing, and you're kind of understanding those things and, you know, integrating it into, you know, who you are here in the month of February and balancing yourself out. Okay, what about the Ace of Fire for Virgos? Okay, we have the Six of Cups. So I'm feeling like this release of something that was kind of negative or dark here really kind of goes back into the past quite a bit. So there needed to be like some inner child work or some reflection on things that have taken place earlier in life. in order to kind of like heal whatever this is going on here, or to release something that is toxic. Like it was manifesting itself in your life in the current time, but it really kind of stemmed back to things from like childhood or growing up. Let's get one more card on this Ace of Fire. Yeah, so I feel like for a lot of you, it's focusing on an addiction that you are releasing. For others of you, it is how you kind of express love or receive love within your life. This also could involve like a sibling. And I would say it would be a sibling of the opposite sex. So if you're female, this would be a male sibling. If you are male, it would be a female sibling. But something with that relationship and how it's progressed, you know, from when you were children till now. I do feel like addiction is playing a part here. For some, it could be drinking. And it's kind of like something that has like been maybe generational, or something that has kind of run in the family. And that's something that, you know, you're facing with maybe not even just yourself, but also with other family members. But again, like I think that there's something that kind of came to a head in December and January regarding this. And so you're already kind of in the process of healing this and releasing it here in February. Okay, what about this masculine and feminine card for Virgos? Okay, Queen of Wands. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries female. For others of you, I just feel like you're coming into this energy of action and forward movement, and feeling more confident within yourself after kind of detaching and releasing this toxic type of energy here. For some of you guys, this darker toxic female energy could be this Queen of Wands, so it could be this female fire sign, and that's been what has played a role here. So by releasing that person or that energy, it is bringing you into balance. Okay, what about the Self card? Yeah, definitely. I think that there has been a time of solitude. There has been like almost like meditation, really kind of pulling away from other people to kind of reflect and focus on yourself. For some of you guys, I get even like praying. But I feel like for some of you guys, this is something you're already doing. For others of you, this is kind of a message that this is something that you should be doing to help you through this process. Meditation, you know, getting away from other people, like kind of having some time alone. You know, for some of you guys that do like pray and stuff like that, that could be very helpful. But yeah, I'm getting like some self work, like by yourself, really focusing on the self, really doing some inner healing. Okay, what about this Seven of Air, King of Air with the Ace of Water? Okay, the High Priestess. Yeah, I feel like there was something definitely hidden here. And it definitely could be with this King of Air, so a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius male. There was something that was unknown that has like kind of come to the surface, but I'm feeling like the underlying reason for the whole entire thing is to bring balance and is to bring an awareness to things kind of being bigger than we realize. Yeah, let me get one more card on this. Okay, yeah. Again, this Ace of Wands. So this could have involved like some infidelity. Like somebody could have went outside of a relationship sexually. And that could be like what was hidden. For others of you, I feel like whatever this is that has been revealed has really kind of like pushed you forward into a specific direction. Like it could have been this situation here that kind of, you know, revealed itself that made you realize that there were toxic things within your life that you needed to release. Okay, so let's see what other messages Virgos need for the month of February. What else do Virgos need to know? Yeah, so I feel like whatever this thing was that you or another person has been holding on to, whether that be an addiction or just something that is kind of toxic, I feel like it was so easy. Like it was like just, it was easily obtained. So if this was like alcohol or drugs or something, it was like right at this person's fingertips. It was just so easy to access it. And I feel like, you know, even if it wasn't alcohol or drugs, just take it however it resonates. But I also feel like whatever this thing was, it was making either you or this other person like just feel better. You know, if temporarily it was making them feel better, but really it wasn't, you know, they were still broken on the inside. There were still some things that needed to be healed. There was a reason, you know, why they felt like they needed this. And so that's kind of like what's being recognized during this time and like being released here. Okay. For some of you guys, this could have something to do with work. I am getting for some like something to do with the place of work made things really easy to obtain. So this could be somebody making a lot of money. It could be like the environment that they worked in just made it really easy for them to always make the choice of choosing the toxic thing. And so yeah, like that's definitely like something that is being realized and recognized now. Okay, what about this Ace of Fire? Yeah, for some of you guys, this is definitely dealing with family in some way, children, siblings, and for some of you guys, you know, I feel like it's been like a reoccurring situation, like something that always like finds its way back around. But there's something about this last time, something that's been revealed or something that's taken place here that you know, is basically saying like no more, like this needs to change now. We can't keep going through this same pattern of behavior or the same cycle. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like for some of you guys, you are really kind of embodying this very like passionate, driven type of an energy here. You can see like, you know, that there's hope here in this situation. For some of you guys, I'm picking up marijuana. So, I mean, I am picking up just substances in general here. So, alcohol, drugs, marijuana, whatever. Like, it is coming up strong here. But I know that that message isn't going to be for everybody. Yeah, for some of you guys, like this, this Queen of Wands could be the person that, you know, you're having to release because you're finding out that they are like a snake in some way. They're kind of like bringing darkness into something. And so the release of this person is really bringing balance into your life. Okay, yeah, I'm getting like to overcome, you know, the obstacles, no matter what it is that you're facing here, to really take this time to go within, to meditate, to pray, to really work on the self here. And I'm getting to ask for help and guidance, because it's there if you need it. But unless you ask for it, you know, like it doesn't know that it needs to come to you. So, you know, those of you who, you know, do pray or, you know, talk to archangels or anything like that, like ask for this assistance here, because there's guidance and support available to you. Okay, yeah, I am getting this, that this is dealing with a man here that was like deceitful in some way, that was keeping a secret that was kind of discovered, and that's kind of like what maybe kind of created this whole entire upheaval here. But I'm getting that this is happening for, you know, a specific reason. It's because this toxic cycle and attachment needed to be recognized and dealt with in a healthy way. And it could even be this male that is going through this here. You could be that male, or this could be somebody that you know, that is kind of, you know, you're just very like attached to this person or involved in their life in some way. And this is kind of like what they're facing and going through at this time. Okay. So we have awareness. Yes, definitely. I think that this situation has created a lot of awareness. Things have been revealed. There is an awareness on like what's going on here and what needs to be kind of fixed or healed. And then here we have a balance. So yes, there needs to be this balance of energy, which I see is happening here. There is like a balance that's taking place, and it's because, you know, there's an awareness of what needs to be dealt with here. A blessing on your day. So yes, even if this, you know, time seems very challenging or difficult for you or the people around you, you know, just for those of you who are dealing with a person in your life who's going through this, I feel like you almost are that blessing in their day. So keep that in mind, you know, that you are kind of like that guiding light for them, that you are shining some kind of happiness and optimism and light into their life. So continue to do that for this person. And then for others of you who are kind of experiencing this challenging time, just realize the blessings that are happening every day in our lives, and really try to think about everything that you're grateful for within your day, even if you're going through a time that is kind of difficult. And then I have here a blessing for unity where there was once division. So I do feel like, you know, there's like this balance that's taking place, and I think that the release of some kind of like toxic situation, relationship energy, is going to bring people back together in more of a harmonious way. So Virgo, I hope that these messages helped you, and I will see you soon. Take care.